CNG. We'll take a commercial now. We'll talk more when we return.
For more talk,
All right, good morning. We get on with some more headlines. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. Let me quickly remind you to get on Facebook. We are streaming live, all right? So the beauty of it is you not only get to hear what we are saying, you get to watch us live at the same time. So go on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH and join the conversation, all right? Listen, watch, drop your comments, and please keep the comments pretty short so we can just quickly take them and move on to the next one. Thank you. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. On YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. Okay, all right, now that out of the way, let me remind you that the WhatsApp number still is 08090306416 08090306416. That is the WhatsApp number, so you can send in your thoughts to us on WhatsApp. Quickly on the Nation newspaper, we'll touch on a few here before we go to the phone lines. 34 fighter jets coming to join terrorism battle. PDP crisis, factional chairman defies court order, resumes. Plenty of arguments around the issue with the PDP. There's some who say the court order, how would it stand? Because when you think about it, if you remember the situation with the APC, the arguments that were made was that the court cannot interfere in party matters. So then, and some members in the PDP, well, when asked questions, had hinted in that direction. In fact, even in that same PDP in the past, with the issues around Ali Modu Sheriff at the time, there were also issues about Chief Uche Secondus. I remember many people in the PDP in Rivers State and at the national level who had said the court cannot interfere with matters that concern a political party. So how come now it makes sense for the court to interfere? That's a question many have asked, and I'm sure within the PDP, because the argument is Damagum himself is not an elected chairman. He was only appointed to function in that capacity for a while. So technically, he's not the court order cannot work with regards to removing him from that position because he wasn't really elected. Well, it's a back and forth argument. Hopefully the PDP will give us clarity when we speak with Kola Logbodunyo later on today. So stick around for that conversation from 8. We'll have Kola Logbodunyo on, and hopefully we'll get more insight into what is happening in the party. Meantime, still on the Nation newspaper, Tinubu directs NDDC to fix Warri Benin sections of East-West Road. Tinubu to Nigerians, pray for your country and leaders. All of those are on the Nation newspaper. 0817-923-0007 is the number to call. 0817-923-0007. You can call us on that number. You can also call 0817-923-0002. On WhatsApp, on Facebook, quickly, I'll just start with some of the messages here. Good morning. Some PDP governors set to meet today over party crisis. This is a welcome development. Blessed Allah. Samist Wogu says, good morning. I think the Obiakwa chairman did the right thing because those pictures in those offices are worthy of emulators. If you look at the FCT minister and what he's doing right now, it doesn't deserve emulation. Victor Sunday says, good morning. Rivers State is a peaceful state and simplified. He is watching from Beira community. Also, please tell us where you are watching from on Facebook. Okay, very important. Just after your message, where you are watching from, like our friend Victor just did, watching from Beira community. God's Power says, why is the judiciary not facing reality in Rivers State matter? FCT minister that is not obeying court orders is using courts to intimidate sitting governors. How? God's Power, Ichi Clinton, that one came in from you. All right, keep the messages coming in on Facebook. We'll take as much as we can. We'll also take some of them on WhatsApp as well. Quickly, another one here says, good morning, Larry Spieth. Good morning. Governors to meet over party problem. It's a good one. Watching from Ishiokpo. All right, nice. Just include where you're watching from, guys. Thank you. And don't forget to click on the share button while you're dropping your comments. All right, just click on the share button. Becca Menegbo says fire has burned down the council secretariat that was named after the FCT minister. So I don't think the renovated one will bear his name. Fire did not burn the Obiakpo council now. Anunobi says, and tell us where you're watching from. Anunobi says, a call for Kelechi MM to be given state appointment and empowerment is an empowerment for Eche. An empowerment for him is an empowerment for Eche youth. Emeka says watching from Brass Island. Okay, good. Suspension of Damagu will sanitize and reposition the party. This is Tangled Ability. Where are you watching from? Clever Sonny says congratulations to new PDP chairman. High time FCT minister takes a bow. Watching from Bori. All right, Clever, thank you. Another person says Gostam Elemuwa watching from Ndachi Echie. 6 governors know already that they have failed. Their meeting will not change anything. Okay. This one says is watching from Rumudara. Franklin Jeffeti Bekwe from Echie says I congratulate the executive chairman of the council. Those youths claiming they are being marginalized. What should happen to them? I didn't get that one. Obiemanobu watching from Igbodo Echie. I want to join well-meaning Echie people. Congratulate. Okay, Uzodima Onwafo. All right then. I'm watching from. Is that comfort zone or comfort zone? Thank God ability. Christian Williams says the high increase in cost of living is seriously becoming a thing of concern. Imagine cooking gas now sold for 1,500 naira per kg. Is watching from Echie. Fidelis Lemwa also from Chokocho in Echie says Nigerian judiciary has been captured by politicians. Rome says I just followed you people now. I just followed you people now. Good morning. Watching from Cape Town. All right, Rome. All right, that's great from Cape Town. So yeah, just tell us where you're watching from and continue watching, and please the share button. All right, click that one as well. Alumona Franklin says, Andrew, why is Mele Kyari not being fired now? Why is Tinubu still keeping that guy? If you calculate what's happening, in all opposition political parties, and then including the APC to some degree, there's a bit of issues here and there. What does that mean for the options of Nigerians in the coming years? Steve Oboduwo says the current PDP governors are not doing the needful at all. Watching from Port Harcourt. Odinaka says the proposed grounding of over 60 private jets by the federal government is not good considering the economic situation. But there's money to be paid. There's money owed, and the government needs the monies. Watching from Rumudmaya, Odinakachi. Emeka says, I commend PDP governors for rising up to the task. He's watching from Brass Terminal. Okudili says, good morning. Tinubu tells Nigerians to pray for the country and the leaders. A prayer without good work is dead. For how long have we been praying for our leaders? He's watching from Ajipe State. All right, thank you guys. Keep the messages coming in. Don't forget to mention where you're watching from. Remember to click the share button. All right. And like the live stream as well. We'll take a few calls now. We'll come back to your messages on Facebook. Just keep them coming. Keep watching. Let's take a few calls. 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0007. You can also call 0817 923 0003. On WhatsApp, several messages already. DK says, good morning. Rumors, Royal Highness appoint new CDC and youth body to welcome development. I strongly believe that the youth president will deliver as president. Okay. This one says, FCT minister, this is Maxit Wariboko. FCT minister taking steps for power can't become anything president of Nigeria till he can't. Okay, his career would be over, he would not be president of Nigeria. Evolution is part of life. He should evaluate his failure from the last presidential election and seek relevant solutions, not fighting. All right, let's go to Uche Ken in Echie quickly. Uche Ken, good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning, sir.
All right, let's hear you.
Let me look at the PDP crisis deepens as factional chairman resumes to work. All these things, Nabobo Jusu. Damagon remains acting chairman till December 2024. Fighting if it has to do with court or court has power or right to weigh into party matter. Before this time, party has been approaching the court, and the court has been giving judgment in regards to that. And regards to PDP's own court has also issued a sanction, a judgment. Nobunwa described no recognition of Chigozie by the state government as an injustice. Andrew, I disagree with Nobu this morning. Chigozie heard from Constancy 1, Constancy 2, and almost all the appointment by the River State government has been there. When Ngubo was given a CTC, Chigozie celebrated. Ngubo was given a commissioner, Chigozie celebrated. It was a high time for him that day to do something and to say no. I want to tell them that the Constancy 2 has taken all that was supposed to be taken in this government, despite I am not a party to it. But the justice must be done. Andrew, finally, Chijoki Yunwa renamed building that is via the EMWK to Obiwari. For me, I don't have problem with that. But my worry is that Chijoki Yunwa will also be the first person to realign if the music changes. It is now on record that his first project was to remove Wike's name. Wike has been that boy's nightmare. I am watching.
All right, let's go to D-Line. Frank is on the line. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, if you hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, permit me to wish myself a very happy birthday today.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, PDP governors are meeting today over crisis rock in PDP. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm appealing to them not to take stand. Let them speak to the truth. What we need in PDP is peace. Let us have parties that can wrestle power from this party called APC that is punishing Nigeria. It's not something PDP on themselves will be fighting and be removing chairman, putting another one. Let us unite and form a good opposition party that can remove APC. Please, let them justify their personal aggrandizement and think a way out to defeat APC. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you, Frank. JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, JJ.
The PDP governors meeting today to see how to resolve their crisis. I think that's the way to go because they said politics, according to a professor university of Port Harcourt, they said politics is a way of resolving conflict that may arise as a result of people living together. So let them play the politics and resolve. But the one that resonate with me this morning is the one Kola Olobodinyo have said that the crisis in Rivers State as a result of, the whole thing now is what is leading to this whole crisis. I remember when Governor Amechi said something, that what happened in Rivers State, that it was not clearly managed, that it snowballed into the national politics at the end of the day, and that's exactly what's happening right now. That's tell you how key Rivers State is. So let them resolve and make sure that the right thing is done. Rising energy costs has pushed manufacturers to the brink of collapse. Andrew, can you beat that? If manufacturers collapse, how do we get employment for people? And we're also having rising cost of servicing loan and all those put together. How do we survive? I think the president needs to come back, roll off his sleeve, and make sure he takes us from this quagmire. I take it back.
All right, JJ, thank you. Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning.
Yeah, hi. Good morning. Yeah,
you're welcome, Mufasa.
Thank you. I want to say that my major concern this morning is the rising cost of cooking gas. And you agree with me that you see, cooking gas is virtually what everybody uses in their homes. People are doing catering business, even the bakery, they use cooking gas for their business. And if the price keep going up like this, I'm not sure a lot of people will want to still remain in business. We know we are talking about petrol, we talked about kerosene, and these are the things that people need steady in their homes. So please, I don't know what can be done about it, but I'm aware that if our refinery starts working, all these things are byproducts of crude oil. So they should do something about it. People are going through serious hardship in this country. Honorable said that the PDP Governors Forum, I think it can never be too late to do the right thing. They should try as much as possible to resolve the conflict in the party. And as what Kola Olobodinyo has said, governors are leaders of the party. This issue of dragging structural leadership with a sitting governor, I think is completely wrong. So These are things that should be sufficiently addressed. And lastly, you see, I do not think what the council chairman Obiakpo did is wrong. Former Senator Obiwali is somebody who is respected in not just in Ikoyi but in Rivers State. So renaming that secretariat as Obiwali is not a bad thing. He's equally notable Ikoyi
All right,
man.
Mufasa,
So there's nothing wrong in that.
Thank you. We're taking more calls. 08179230007. You can also call 08179230003. Any of these numbers, you can call us now and join in on the conversation. We'll take more messages on Facebook. Christopher Umo says, good morning. President asks Nigerians to pray for him and leaders and the country. Will he allow our prayers work? Cooking gas price now 1,005. We are in trouble in this country. All right, Christopher, thank you. We got your message, but you didn't tell us where you're watching from, though. Emiali Godwin, PDP should be very careful, else they will lose next election. Kinsley says, good morning. PDP governors meeting today is a welcome development, but Damagu is still acting national chairman. This one says, I'm watching from Gukana. Judiciary is the bane of Nigeria's democracy. Gaius Zua. That's from you. We'll go to the phone lines. 0817 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0003. Alozie is on the line this morning, and Alozie is calling from Port Harcourt. Good morning, Alozie.
Good morning, Ifemi.
Yes, go on, please.
Ifemi, 35 jets coming to join fight against terrorism in Nigeria. Fighter jets. Most times when I hear of this news, I start to, calculate the ones who've had. What result has it given to the country's security architecture? So I am seeing this as another venue for those top hierarchy security officials to use to sign for money for their personal use and their family use. Because if you ask me, we have been purchasing weapons in this country still yet. Terrorism and banditry are, to a large extent, overpowering our trained police and army military personnel. The result we are having in combating this, for me, is against the expectation of a vast majority of Nigerians. Conclusively, Chijioke removed the name of Winke in one building. If it will take removing his name virtually in everything in Obiakpo to bring peace in Obiakpo and Rivers State in particular, they should do it. Enough is enough. We need peace in Rivers State.
All right, Alozie, thank you very much. Isaiah is in Buguma. We also have Dota in Gukana. Let's hear you, Isaiah.
Happy New Week.
Good morning.
Yes, let me remind you. I reminded and told Kalada in fact that the governor of Rivers State is not going to anywhere, any other party. That we have what it takes. The money in Rivers State is enough to settle the scores in the PDP and bring calm. And now you can hear the dance of victory. Now it's coming in the favor of the governor. Today now, PDP has gotten a new national interim chairman that will be elected on the convention come December. The governors are the backbones of every party. You see political parties standing strong and famous. It is not by the hand of anyone. It is the backing of the governors.
All right.
It was, if you remember, it was in our treasure that was used by the former governor to build the PDP as of the era of Sheriff Modu. Now, I also want to tell you that I want to thank the chairman of Obiakpo for the bold step of removing that name. He has shown that he is the true son of his father.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Madam Dota in Gokana. Good morning, Dota.
Good morning, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Welcome to a new week.
You too.
Thank you. Let me look at the situation in the Obiakpo Council. The new chairman removing the former governor's picture from the building I'm hearing. I want to ask, is this the one who built that place?
because that building was built by somebody. I expect that if he has come to the chairman of council, he should start his own project and fix the name of anybody he wishes. But be that as it may, maybe that is his first assignment and he will count it among his achievements when time comes. Again, cooking gas. Surprisingly, those who told us that Buhari was the Messiah are today saying that the cost of gas is high. You see how we are? Today we speak for this one, tomorrow we speak for the other. How do we make peace and move forward? I want to beg everybody involved, so please let us have gas so that we can cook our beans and enjoy ourselves, because that is the way to go. Speaking for this person today, one party today, tomorrow you are in another party. Then you keep talking from one mouth to another mouth. What makes you the person that we should look up to? Madam Dasago Kana, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day too as well. I like the fact that she said, so we can cook our beans. Beans is gold now. Pure gold, I'm telling you. And then if you have the cost of gas at what it is now, that's cooking gold with gold. That's what you're invariably saying. We'll get over it. While the Senate president was talking about how the Senate, if possible, they intervene to see that the price of petrol, is reversed or doesn't go beyond what it is. Well, I hope they also have in mind the need to look into the cost of gas, cooking gas, and what's happened with kerosene. We seem not to talk about that because a large percentage of this country still run with kerosene. Yeah. If that was not the case, Bullfire business would not be as thriving as it is. It's because kerosene and petrol. That's it. Unfortunately, John from Umudioga, we don't have a lot of time, so we can't take. Okay, let's see. I'll squeeze in 1 minute for you, John. John, quickly. Good morning.
Yes, Andre Femi. Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go on, please.
Yes, PDP governors said to me to be on the issue. Usually, Andrew, I have said it to that number that there is no how a grandfather can come and lead a father of a state. Same is a leader of the state. Same is the governor of the state. There is no how somebody will stay somewhere and court will say no. Court will say this. It's a party affair. Court does not have any right in whatsoever to say that they should stop the incoming chairman. It is not true.
All right, John, thank you. That's the much we can take. We have to go now. A commercial is upon us. The courts over the years have always been giving judgments with regards to matters that concern political party affairs. The big question now is, those orders, have they been always obeyed in the past? Well, think about it. Good morning. We'll go on the commercial. Afterwards, business news follows at 7.
You are tuned in to Nigeria Info. We'll be right back after this.